Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Amira Nabila as a moderator, and with me there are three other panels. I'm Danish, Nur Amalia and Muhammad Daniel. We are from FD1 and today we would like to do a forum on topic how to prevent obesity. Overweight and obesity are defined as abnormal or excessive fat accumulation that presents a risk to health. A body mass index (BMI) over 25 is considered overweight and over 30 is obese. The issue has grown to epidemic proportions with over 4 million people dying each year as a result of being overweight or obese in 2017, according to the Global Burden of Disease. Rates of overweight and obesity continue to grow in adults and children. Therefore, all of today's panels will discuss many intriguing viewpoints from the fields of medicine, religion, and business in order to make their arguments about how to prevent obesity. Without wasting any time, let's start the discussion with our first panel, Aiman. Aiman will talk about ways to prevent it in medical perspectives.
Thank you, Amira Nabila. Now, moving on with how to prevent, the first step in preventing obesity, we'll have to know what causes obesity. Now, obesity is due to the accumulation of visceral and subcutaneous fat. Now, visceral fat is usually located beneath our organs that play an active role in our body functions, while subcutaneous fat is found just beneath our own skin. Now, both types of fat, when at a normal level, help the body to function properly, but too high in levels of visceral and subcutaneous fat could cause diabetes, heart disease, and also stroke. Now, how does exercise, which is the first step in preventing obesity, work? Well, according to medicine, exercise increases the total energy expenditure, which means that not only that you are using your calorie routine or maybe the calorie intake in your daily routine to only do vital tasks, but also you can focus on other commitments such as maybe even taking a walk for about 50 minutes. Now, in exercise, there are two types of not two types, I would say two methods in trying to exercise, which is 150 minutes of aerobic activity or 75 minute aerobic activity. Now, the examples of 150 minute aerobic activity would be breaking leaves or maybe using a lawnmower in front of your own house. Whereas the 75-minute one would involve jogging and also in participating in competitive sports. Now, in conclusion, exercising not only helps you in able to retain a beautiful yet appealing physical appearance, but it also is inexpensive and can be done whenever you want and wherever you want. So that is all from me.
Wow, such an amazing sharing from our first panel. Exercise helps us preserve not just our physical health but also our overall well-being and mental tranquility by allowing us to relax. Aim to have a BMI checkup with doctor once a year. They will be able to provide advice if someone wants to make changes to their diet and lifestyle, or if they are trying to maintain a moderate weight. A doctor can also offer advice if they believe in any dietary adjustments or other therapies such as prescription weight loss drugs are required. If someone wants to lose weight, they should consult a doctor to make sure they are doing it safely. Okay, now moving on to our next point. Amalia, our second panel, would like to share with us on how to prevent obesity from religion perspectives. Okay.
Thank you, Amira. That was a great point from medical field. Please allow me to give my opinion from Islamic perspective. So my elaboration will focus on scientific-based lifestyle recommendation for weight management that might be influenced by the Quran. Interestingly, the Islamic literature can emphasize the importance of behavioral practice, including the importance of dieting, since approximately 50 centuries ago. Okay, so one of the best ways to prevent obesity is avoiding overfeeding. Numerous factors within the food environment may trigger us to overfeeding. So in Islamic, Muslims are ordered by Allah Almighty to make balance in food and drink because overeating is believed to be an enemy of moral, healthy and spiritual life. Moreover, overeating can lead to accumulation of excessive fat which eventually lead to obesity and other chronic disease. Another good habit that was practiced by Prophet Nabi Muhammad SAW to combat obesity is fasting. People nowadays are more familiar with the term intermittent fasting, which involves accumulating days of normal calorie consumption with days when calorie consumption is severely restricted. Previous research also shows that intermittent fasting is beneficial in the treatment of obesity. Intermittent fasting was reported to cause significant reduction in body weight in individuals with obesity, suggesting that it was clinically relevant in inducing weight loss. In Islam, Muslims are instructed by Almighty Allah to fast during Ramadan. The Ramadan fast is similar to intermittent fasting in that it involves temporary food restriction. During this period, Muslims must abstain from eating, drinking, or taking oral medication, having marital intercourse, and smoking from early dawn, which is sahur, until sunset, which is iftar. However, there is no restriction on food or fruit intake between sunset and dawn. Ramadan month will last for 1 month annually. Last but not least, the good manner that was practiced by Prophet Muhammad SAW is start eating before we get hungry and stop eating before we feel full. So this manner is common among Muslims and is taught since early age. Why it is important to eat before we get hungry is that we have the tendency to choose unhealthy and overeating when we feel hungry. Therefore, the habit of furthermore, the reason we should stop eating before we feel full is that our stomach feels before we feel it. So, usually, it takes about 20 minutes for our brain to register the sensation of fullness. Therefore, the habit of start eating before get hungry and stop eating before we feel full is significantly brilliant in avoiding overeating and therefore can combat obesity. All in all, it is scientifically proven that each eating habit which was suggested in the Quran and practiced by Prophet Muhammad SAW are able to help improving our health and prevent overeating.
Thank you, Amalia, for the information and sharing. Without us knowing, all of these points were parts of the sunnah that our Prophet Muhammad SAW followed, and I can affirm that they were beneficial to us. I do agree that fasting can help avoid obesity. For example, I shed 5 kilograms throughout Ramadan and now nicely fit into my baju kurung during Eid Mubarak. Not only that, but even nutritional advice would recommend intermittent fasting, which calls for us to abstain from food on 2 days per week in order to achieve a beautiful body shape. It sounds like observing a sunnah fast, doesn't it? This demonstrates that maintaining a religious practice can help us avoid becoming obese. Okay, next. Nowadays, a lot of people wish to reduce weight quickly. One method is by consuming supplements on a regular basis. However, there are a lot of benefits and drawbacks. Therefore, our third panel, Daniel, will elaborate more on this issue.
Thank you, Amira. And I'm moving on to how to prevent obesity in terms of business, which is supplements. More than 2/3 of adults and almost 1/3 of children and adolescents in the United States are overweight or have obesity. 45% of Americans who are overweight and 67% of those with obesity are trying to lose weight. Health experts agree that making lifestyle changes, including following a healthy dietary pattern, reducing calorie intake, and engaging in physical activity, is a basis for achieving long-term weight loss and prevent obesity. But because making diet and lifestyle changes can be difficult, many people turn to dietary supplements promoted for weight loss in the hope that this product will help them more easily to achieve their weight loss goals to avoid obesity in the future. So dietary supplements promoted for weight loss can come in a variety of forms, which is which are capsules, tablets, liquids, powders, and bars. Manufacturers market this product with various claims, including this product can contain dozens of ingredients and some contains more. Common ingredients in these supplements include botanicals and minerals. However, some supplements have been associated with the potential for physical harm. Many weight loss supplements also costly, and some of these products' ingredients can interact with certain medications. So it is important to consider what is known and not known about each ingredient in any dietary supplement before using it. The users of these supplements should talk with their healthcare provider first to know about the potential benefits and risks. This is especially important for those who have medical conditions, including high blood pressure, diabetes, and liver or heart disease. I know that people want their body change fast, but consider your health aspect are more important. As people said, health is wealth. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate your sharing. I concur with your last statement that people should first consult their healthcare provider. Keep in mind that we are responsible for our own safety, and we need to be more careful when selecting supplements, because the truth is many of them don't work. Therefore, pick your ingredients carefully and remember to always check on other customer reviews too. Unfortunately, we all are running out of time, and this discussion has reached the end. The most important details that I can conclude is we can avoid obesity by many ways, but it must start with ourselves. We should also keep eating healthy, as an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Thank you for listening, and with that I end our discussion with Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.